Hi, and welcome. Happy Vlogmas
Hi,
Day
seven.
7.
So we are going to talk. Well, we're the Weasley sisters. I'm
Yes,
Starnitz,
I'm naturally nitty.
and today we thought we would talk about some of our favorite quick projects. Knit. I think most of them are knit. Some are crochet, maybe. I don't remember on my list. For
Gift knitting.
I think most of them are knit.
Yeah,
So
because 'tis the season and you always need a quick knitted gift or handcrafted gift or whatever.
mhm.
Um, I am deep in the throes of hat knitting. I think I have 16 or 17 total to make this year.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Um, I have a stack and then some.
So that's that CopyCat CC Beanie, which I see everyone and their moms wearing it when I'm working at Starbucks.
I know. So these are the ones I made last month for classes, plus some that I gave one. Leah has one, and I gave one to my neighbor already. Um, but yeah, so they're the CopyCat CC Beanie, which is uh, Colorado Chic. I think it's the CC. That's like the one that you can buy in the stores. But I forget the designer's name. She looked over one and figured it out. So there's a provisional cast on, and then you knit the brim together, and it's basically just purl 6 rows, 2 rows of stockinette, 4 rows of ribbing, 2 rows of stockinette, and then you repeat it 3 times. And then at the top, you do 3 to 5 rows of stockinette, and then you knit 2 together all the way around and do 2 more rows and knit 2 together again and pull through. It is like it's in my head already. Like it's ingrained. And then I made these the fur pom poms
Which are totally in right now.
um and yeah, so I need to make a bunch more pom poms. I only have these 2 done. But they look cute without them too.
Yeah.
I'll pull it on even. But,
Yeah.
so yeah. They're nice, they're warm, and they work. So yeah, so I made these ones last year. Actually, I didn't grab the other ones. I'll have to get up in a minute. And then I made these 3 this month, not for classes, and I'm starting another. I think I have 2 or 3 more of this style to do. You could talk for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, so one of the patterns that I like to make are the Gap-tastic Cowl, which is this one.
Oh, I like that
It is, and this one I did in my hand spun. It's just a really, really long cowl that you can wear doubled up around your neck.
I like it. Just
And
seeds.
it uses bulkier weight, so it goes really fast. And it's a seed stitch.
I like that.
Another one that I like is another cowl, which Jessica, I think you showed it to me,
Yeah.
is the drop stitch cowl.
It goes so fast. Like
And
2.
that is also with chunky yarn.
Yeah.
And that one,
like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of knitting. Like
yeah, you like cast on like
fast pattern. I want to say like 50 to 60 stitches on 50.
And then you knit garter, like so you knit, purl, and then your next knit you like yarn over
Double.
a couple of times, and then you go a knit, purl, and you drop those stitches on that first knit.
Yeah.
And then it's like really fast. And I made that for like 2 Christmas presents for teachers in a row.
Yeah. I've made it 2 different years. I did it years ago, and then I repeated it. Was it last year or the year before for Christmas gifts?
I did it last year, and then I think 2 years before that.
Yeah. I like that Gap-tastic Cowl, though. I might try that next time.
Yeah, it's super easy. Last year I'm not doing teacher gifts this year because I don't care. Fell in high school and yeah. Anyways, the quick stocking hat I did last year, which is just a really quick hat, also with bulkier yarn.
Okay.
So like the patterns we're using are all like bulky. I put on there any fingerless mitts really work, but I put on maize.
I like that one.
Are super fast. They're like not really long.
Yeah.
So I also put on the twisty cable mitts, which is a pattern that I actually wrote.
Oh,
and it's longer because if you're going to be making fingerless mitts, especially for the climates that we live in, what gets cold is your fingers, but you still need access to them. So I made that pattern so it goes up higher, so like you can tuck your fingers in, and I make it go longer so it reaches down. But you can like adjust the pattern. You can stop early if you don't want it that long.
I think
they are really quick to knit because it's worsted weight, and fingerless mitts are really, really easy.
Yes. I put a couple patterns. I don't have my show notes up, but I put a couple patterns on there. I know I did for
the Barley hat.
For what?
The Barley hat.
Yeah, well, I have those here. I have 2 of them here. I have to make 4 more.
So those are from Tin Can Knits too. So the maize fingerless mitts are like that. Like they have the garter stitch section. So it's like the same family. I don't know what you want to call it.
It's the Simple collection, and it's free.
There you go, collection.
So they have it's really cool. They have like a neck warmer. They have this. They have their simple sweater. Not that that's for gift knitting, but anyways, it's all free and it's great. The only issue I have, I'm using this Pound of Love, which is the Karen brand acrylic, but it's a really thick worsted weight. I would call it more Aran, if not chunky. Like, so I follow.
I don't think it's chunky yet. It's like light chunky.
Right, but like I followed the pattern for like the smallest size of an adult, and it was ginormous. So like I think I went back. I think these ones that I redid are 72 stitches. Actually, I have the pattern in here. Are 72 stitches, which is for
like a 19-inch.
Where's that? Other side. Oh, I'm like not finding this. It was the other side. I'm sorry. I'm totally
okay.
It's late. Oh, up here. Here we go. La la la. It's the second size in, so I don't even know. It would have been for a toddler. Like, I don't know. What is this called?
Hilarious.
It calls for worsted weight.
So
weight.
What size does that actually fit then? Like
an adult.
How many inches?
Like if it's Joe, if it's me.
So like a 20?
I don't know, 20.
So that's like 3.5 stitches per inch. So yeah, that's definitely a chunky yarn.
It's big. I knitted on size 9s, so like, but
crazy.
It's a really thick yarn. But like on the plus side, like it goes a lot faster. Like I'm not having to cast on.
That's why you use the thicker yarns,
right?
Plus that Karen Pound of Love is like what, $10 for a pound of.
And I got it on like sale. It was like 50 or 40% off. Plus, like I got it way cheap. So I have a crap ton of it. So that's why I'm using it for teacher gifts.
So I used that. Okay, here's a word to the wise. Don't knit sweaters out of that yarn because I used that yarn. For some reason, I had a bunch and I used it to make Bella an eye sweater a couple of years ago. And now it's an eye dress. And it fits her still. So, and I don't know if you guys have seen pictures. She used to be like short and now she's tall. I mean, she was always tall for her age, but now she's like taller than almost all of us. Like she's like close to Andy in size. And he's like 6'1". yeah. Anyways, so now it's a dress and it fits her. So don't knit sweaters with that because they do not hold their shape.
No.
So you also have on here, well, you have the copycat, and we are linking all of these patterns below. So if you're on YouTube, it'll be in our notes. It will not be in our show notes because I'm not doing show notes for Vlogmas. I'm just posting the video.
Time out. I have on my Ravelry pages, I have notes as to how many I casted on and on what size needles. If you are using this kind of yarn. Same with this copycat hat. I used less stitches. I think I'm doing 72 stitches when it calls for 86.
Well, you figure if it is a bigger yarn, of course you're going to use different stitches.
Right. But I mean, just to like let people know.
Oh yeah. You also have on here the 75-yard Malabrigo Fingerless Mitts.
So that was with the Spin 15 a day Instagram thing.
Yeah.
The challenge, I think September, where you spun.
I totally missed out on. I love that.
Or bulky weight.
But I totally missed on everything. Like I missed the swap that she was doing.
I did that.
But the Facebook algorithm that's now Instagram uses, I miss it. Like, well,
today she had a battle spin, which I had no time to spin. You spin for 2 hours and like weigh your bobbin.
I need to go and like start liking some of her posts so I can see her posts again, because I haven't seen any of this. Like, somebody tag me when she's doing something fun.
I will. Anyways, getting back on track.
Sorry.
No, those fingerless mitts, they're very fast. They're with bulky, I believe bulky, or at least worsted to like chunky yarn. Like it says 75 yards for a pair of fingerless mitts, and they went really fast. I made like 2 pairs a couple months ago with it, and they were really easy, really fast, and they're cute. I made it with hand spun. So those would be easy gifts as well, is why I put that on there. And then what else did I add?
And then you have camp out fingerless mitts, which are also very easy, and I have them that I use myself. Yeah. The only thing after wearing them so much that I would change is to make this part
less
tighter, because it's garter and it's like super loose. And like I said before, like if it was like maybe 4 rows, maybe 8 smaller, I think it would fit better for my liking. But that's just me.
Yeah, I like those.
But yeah, so these are the camp out fingerless mitts. It's like a garter stitch, and then you pick up and knit down.
Yeah, super easy. I made those, like a bunch of them, like maybe 4 or 5 or 6 pair a couple of years ago for Christmas gifts.
Yeah. So those are our quick knits. We should probably go through and look for quick crochets.
Yeah, we
projects, and then share those.
Yeah, I don't crochet all that much, but I know in years past I've also done dishcloths, just simple crochet dishcloths, and then I would gift like a bar of soap, or you make soap, so you could do that, or like just a fun smelling soap that you buy from somewhere as a simple gift.
That's a good idea,
because crochet dishcloths are my favorite, even more so than knit.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe in another couple of days we'll talk about crochet things.
Sure.
So this was our knit things. We will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.